Hey everybody, so if you want to see how I got this look, then keep on watching. The first thing I do is to get my face ready. I use from Benefit, it's called the Professional Pearl Primer. Next thing I do is put on my foundation from Fenty Beauty. This is shade number 160. Go in with my sponge and I wet it before I put it on my face. Less is more is what I've learned with putting on my foundation. Okay, now that I have my foundation on, I go in with my Shape Tape Tarte, and that is in the color 125 Fair. This is a game changer from concealers. Everyone talks about it. This is definitely a must-have. The next thing I do is put on my Charlotte Tilbury's Airbrush Flawless Finish in the shade Medium. Now I do my eyebrows next. I like using the pomade cream from Anastasia Beverly Hills in the shade Taupe. Now that my eyebrows are done, which is probably my least favorite thing, I'm still learning how to do my eyebrows. I'm going to go in with my eyeshadow primer from Urban Decay. So the first color I'm going to try is the Naked Blush. I'm going to go into my creases with a JH33 brush. I'm going to go in one more time with the Naked Blush to put a little bit more padded on the corner. With the same brush, I'm going to go in with the shade Extreme Burgundy right in my inner corners to give it a little bit more darkness effect. I'm going to take my brush JH32 and just kind of make sure that these colors are really blended well because it's a bit of a fluffier edge to it. So now that the crease is blended to my liking, I'm going to go in with the shade Rose Seduction right here. I'm going to use my finger for this. And what I wanted to also try is to spray some setting spray, just to give it that extra effect of staying on super well. Now that I have the pink on, I'm going to go in with the VIII Terrestrial and kind of blend in that burgundy to the pink colors right there. I'm going to use my JH32 brush to blend those two colors together. Just saying for a second I dropped my palette. This one's like been a bit loose and this one fell out and cracked a little bit. I was super sad but thankfully everything's okay. Okay, so I'm going to go in with my inner quarter with the gold Lust shade right here. I can't really use my fingers with this one because of my nails, so I'm going to go in with the JH42 brush. On top of the Gold Less one, I want to go in with the Astral Pink Moon color. I'm going to go back in with my JH32 brush to blend out all these colors. Feeling like my inner corner to my pink needs a little bit of that VR color, so I'm going to dab a little bit in the middle right there. One more time, a little bit of pink to get that last bit of pop. Once again, I'm going to go back in with my JH32 and make sure it looks all blended. So pretty. For my under eye, I'm going to go back in with the extreme burgundy color and get my corners nice and dark. I go back in with the VR Sex Terrestrial and put some on the inner and middle parts of my bottom lid. For my corner part of my lid, I'm going to go in with the Skin Show Rose Opal. I'm going to use the Astral Pink Moon color right here to do my eyebrow highlight. Alright, so since I've done my eyeshadow, the next step would be using my eyeliner. I use the Anastasia Pomade Color Jet. I normally have a thinner brush in this, but I broke my other one, so this one will have to do for applying. Okay, so next step I have, since my eyeliner's on, is going to go in with my Urban Decay Perversion mascara for my bottom. As you can see, I wear fake eyelashes, so it also can be a bit tricky by putting on makeup, but I make it work. Now that my eyes are done, I'm going in with the best contour out there, which is the Kat Von D Shade and Light. So I use the color Sombre, and that is what I'm going to do right now. You want to go in with a brush kind of like this that's maybe a little bit slanted. A little bit thinner would be ideal. I don't have one of those, so I kind of scrunch mine together to give that harsh lines. Also started doing nose contouring, which has been really cool. So the same palette, but I will use kind of a smaller slanted brush for my nose. So now that my nose is contoured and my face, I'm going to go in with some blush. Just got this new palette from Too Faced called Natural Face, and not only does it smell so good, look how pretty these colors are. So for today, the blush I'm going to use is the Pink Wink. Last but definitely not least is highlighter. I go in the same brush I use for my nose contour, and using my palette here with Too Faced, I'm going to go in with the Starlight color. Okay, so I just got this new color from NARS. It is the You're No Good. I'm really hoping it goes well on because I have never used it before. This color went on so effortlessly. I'm going to put a little bit of gold color to it. I just got this from Anastasia. It is the My Thai color. Last but not least, we definitely need to set my face with some setting spray from Urban Decay here. This is the final look. I hope you had a really good time watching this video and getting to know my styles and what kind of colors are fun to play with in these palettes with Pat McGrath. I know I'm new to all this, but honestly, it's so much fun just playing dress up and being a girl and doing my makeup. I only started doing this probably about 3-4 months ago. So I'm learning as well too. So I really appreciate you guys taking the time out of your day to watch me get ready.